Wait a minute, hold on, Miss Hologram. Hold on. Yeah, it's about that time, but it's about that time for the remix with your boy Derrick. Let's talk about it.
Coming to you live from the iconic city of Baltimore. This is Hey Bitches, the remix with your boy Derrick, part of the Nighthawk Network.
Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I am a whole 1 minute early, but that's what I'm so glad about it. Good afternoon and welcome to Hey Bitches Live, the remix with your boy Derrick. I am him. What's going on, people? What's going on? I see that it's cold as Gahiza outside. Winter is here. Winter is here. I see my girl Princess made it to work safe. I'm glad that you made it to work safe. Miss Pat made it back in the house safe. As I say, welcome to Hey Bitches Live, the remix. I'm your boy Derrick. Just keep in mind, no children allowed at any given point in time unless I otherwise say so. This is not one of those times. I didn't say it. Any musical sounds you hear in the background, you know I don't own the rights to them, because if I did, I probably wouldn't be here. I'd be somewhere in the south of France or wherever, getting my groove on. But yeah, welcome again. We thank you for coming. Thank you so much for spending your time out of your busy day. Happy MLK Day to everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying the day. I know it's kind of hard to really enjoy it on the outside of your home. Even besides the pandemic that we're dealing with, we're also dealing with this cold weather. I'm asking you guys to please, man, please, sir, please make sure in your daily walk and your daily talk that you please remember to keep our homeless people in your prayers, because first and foremost, they are human beings as well. Amen. You guys who know the words of prayer, please keep my Bristol, my good friend, my sister, my brother, Big Meech in your prayer as his cousin has made transition. Just pray for him and his family to get the comfort that they need in this particular point in time. If you get a chance, you know, inbox him or text him or show him some love in his time of sorrow, and everything's gonna be okay. So what's going on, people? What's going on? What's going on? It's Monday. You know that bitch should be on tonight, right? Hey, bitches live with Miss Helena Hologram. Oh, honey, it's gonna be on and popping. We have a guest for the evening, the very wonderful, my spiritual mother, Reverend Jerry Mitchell Lee. Known her for years. She's been an inspiration to me. She's been an inspiration to a lot of people. I'm glad that I have the opportunity to bring her on the show. We're going to have wonderful conversations. And with all the shows that we do, my show, all the shows on the Nighthawk Network, I just put it out there for everybody to be very respectful in your comments and what you say. I'm asking you to do that, but I will let you know that if you're not respectful, and if I feel as though, or if anybody from the Nighthawk Network that's in the room feel as though that you're being disrespected, it will be addressed in the appropriate manner, because we won't make any scenes or anything. We just have this one little thing called delete. Okay, we're not gonna go through all that. I'm grateful yet again for this platform. I'm grateful yet again. Hey, Miss Pat, I'm grateful yet again for the Nighthawk Network. My Bristol, Big Meech. Last night's show, he has a show that comes on every Sunday, and it's entitled "I Said What I Said." And honey, them children were saying what they were saying on last night, and I enjoyed it. I like the diverse look at me like I'm speaking in tongues or something. I like how diverse it was. I like how the different generations, the different nationalities, how everybody came together as a village last night. And hey, TC, and everybody's voice was heard, which is important. And I just hope in hearing those voices and hearing those comments that my grandmother and my mom used to always tell me. She said, certain things is life. Certain things is life. You look at it like eating fish. You eat the meat, you throw away the bones. Meaning, you use what you can use, and what you can't use, then it's fine. You don't need it. But use what you can use and apply it to your life, to the way that you need to interact and intertwine different elements of your life. And last night on Meet Your Show. The topic was yeah, it was most definitely a deep topic. The topic was light skin versus dark skin, and it's always have been a part of our community since as long as I can remember. It has had some I don't know. And keep in mind, all views and opinions of this show are strictly mine, period. Ain't nobody else's. And I just think that it has had more of a negative impact, excuse me, on our community than a positive impact. Now, I know that it could turn around, but, sometimes we as the community, we think it's easier. Come on here, somebody. We as a community think it's sometimes easier to just leave the elephant in the room and don't talk about it than it is to talk about it. And it's something that needs to be talked about. Big Meech did it on last night. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? This your boy Derrick, the host of that fabulous show, Hey Bitches Live, the remix with your boy Derrick. Do me a favor. Go check out my Facebook page, HB Live, the remix with Derrick. Like it, join it. That's one good way that you can always find out when my shows will be on. They're always on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Subscribe to that for me, and we got it going on. Hey Bitches Live, the remix, the show that talks about all the things that a lot of us want to talk about and some of us are scared to talk about. So check me out, Hey Bitches Live, the remix with your boy Derrick, a very proud member of the Nighthawk Network. I dropped my camera on the floor. Now my camera got the gangster lean, but nevertheless, God is good. Like I said, that last night it did me some good. Me personally, I like to talk about the elephant in the room. I'm not that person that finds it comfortable to be in the room with that elephant and not talk about it. So one thing that I can most definitely say about the Nighthawk Network and all the shows that I've been a part of, I've sat down and I've been in the comment sections. Hey daughter, it's if anybody has never taken time, I love you too, my baby, taken time to visit some of the shows on the Nighthawk Network, let me tell you, do it. I can guarantee you, no matter what shows you go to, stands, behind the curtain, um, Big Meat, Dish and Tea, Get Off My Lawn with Eric Buckner, um, Let's Talk with Aunt Nikki. All of those shows are informative. And we said last night on the show that sometimes you may come in there and we be in the middle of deep. When I say deep, I mean deep conversation. Hey son, I need you to call me ASAP because I have something that I need you to work on. And I'm not playing with you. This is how I talk to my children. I'm not playing with you, little boy. Okay? I need you to get in touch with me. You have my number. If you can call me around 3:30, 4 o'clock, it would be greatly appreciated because I need to talk to you ASAP. Everybody, that's my son, Antonio. Yeah, that's my son. There go my daughter, Miss McDonald. My children, I love my children. One day I'm actually, no, Helena. One day Helena, because even there, one day I'm actually have a show where I'm gonna actually have a show and I'm actually gonna bring some of my children on. Now, y'all keep in mind, my children are my children. My children are very respectful, but my children have their own mind. So, sometimes mom might say something, and they might say, well, no, but one thing I can say at the age of 55, I'm blessed with all of my children. I'm so blessed to know that all of my children have their own mind. And just because mommy say A, B, or C, that doesn't necessarily mean it applies to them and their lives. And that's what I admire and love about my children, is because at the end of the day, they know that they're at the point, the time, and the age in their life to the point that they are responsible. Come on here, somebody, for their reactions and the things that they do. And like I say, oh my God, I admire my children. I'm blessed with my children. I have children who are phenomenal hairstylists, like my son right there, Antonio. Phenomenal hairstylists. I have children who are phenomenal entertainers. I have children who work in the public school system. I have children who works for the casinos. I have children who do home health care. I have children who do security. So I'm blessed um, with all of my children. And one thing that I'm blessed with about my children is that they are very supportive. They're very supportive of me. I know sometimes my children, it may be days, weeks, months, or whatever, um, before they will come to my show. But then I realized that that's fine, because outside of mommy having shows and things of that nature, um, hold on. So I'm so ever so grateful. I'm grateful for my girlfriend, my number one fan, Miss Pat. I'm grateful that any of you take the time out of your busy day to spend it with me, so we can talk about shit that needs, excuse my language, not excuse my language. We talk about shit that needs to be talked about. And piggybacking off of my sister show on last night, and that's one of the reasons why we had this show called The Remix, and it remixes, well, that's why it's called The Remix, because I take the time to spend time in other people's shows, so I can I know, baby. I'm grateful for that. So I get to spend time in other people's shows, and sit back, and I get to hear their comments and things of that nature. So that's good. But like I said, me. I have so many children. Let me tell you, it's not going to be possible for me to have all of them on one show at one time, unless I rent some sort of a rec center, because my living room is not even big enough for all of them to be at one place at one time. So I don't know. Maybe I don't know, because I don't even know how many people I can bring on. Excuse me, bring on camera with me at one time. I know last night, but I did learn one thing last night, that um Big Meech showed me that I can at least have five other people on the camera, because last night in his show, let me tell you something, honey, it got good, hot, and heavy. It was cute. Oh, but it was a total of six people on the screen at one time. So it might take me a month to a month and a half at six of my children on a show at a time to have all of them on at one time. But like I say, my children, I love them. Yesterday was a hard day for me, because yesterday was the 1 year anniversary of my daughter's passing. Toya, we love you, baby. Mm, I love you, baby. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I know she's in no more pain. I know she's not suffering. So that's the blessing in that for me. I know y'all may hear my little loud grumbling. I'm grandchildren in the background, but we're gonna get it together. We're gonna get it going here. So again, I like for you guys. In church they have this thing called call and response. That's kind of like the mindset of my show. My questions, my statements, they're the call, and your comments are the response. Because and let me say this, and I have to make this plain and clear. On this show, Hey Bitches Live, the remix, or even on Hey Bitches Live with that fierce bitch Helena, the original Hey Bitches herself, on that show, whatever the topic, conversation, discussion may be, if you want to interact, but you don't want to interact using your name, which is fine. I have all of my little all of my little things here. This, I have my phone, if I can find out where the hell is that. So you can always inbox me your questions, your concerns, and anything, and I could put them up and I could read them without using your name, because like I said in the past, one time I had one of my beautiful daughters in the room, and I don't know, she had a question, but she didn't know if her question was um disrespectful towards me, so she didn't ask it in the group. She asked, when we got out the group, and I enjoyed that, because I don't want anybody ever to think because of your shyness, or because of what you want to say, or or because you're scared of somebody's reaction to it. Yeah, you're very welcome at any given point in time to inbox Helena Hologram with your statement, comment, or whatever, and we'll post it and we'll take it from there. Let me tell you, this format. If you guys didn't get an opportunity to see the show on last night, Dish and Tea, go to. I'm gonna tell you where to go. I'm gonna tell you exactly where to go, and you can catch the remix of the show um from last night. And let me tell you, honey. Let me tell you. Last night, that show was a blessing, and it was a whole bit of 4 hours long. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? 4 hours long. 4 hours long, honey. 4 hours long. So I was greatly um touched by that. Um Antonio, Miss McDaniels. Miss McDaniel, I need you to get in touch with mommy. I know people look at me like, why the hell is they calling you mommy and you're a whole man? We'll get into that one day when we have a conversation about it. We've gotten into it before, so but sometimes it's okay to explain to people who don't know. Sometimes you have to say the same shit over and over again for the like we say on Facebook. Can you say that again for the people all the way in the back? Well, the people in the back, Helena is a whole man. Okay, if you didn't know, you know now. And like I say, and I say this because it's important to the dynamics of my shows. I am a gay male. Boom. Ooh, hey. Oh, whatever. But Hey Bitches Live, the remix, or Hey Bitches Live with that ever so lovely Miss Helena hologram, are not now, nor will they ever be a gay show. I don't want people to get misinformed, because it's more to me than my gayness. I'm a human being first. I just happen to be a gay human being, and I just happen to. And my viewers, my regulars like Miss Pat, well, TC is a regular now. Thank you, baby. Can tell you that my show, we have topics that touch on everything. One show we talked about with Helena. One show we talked about go-go music. We talk about relationships. We've talked about the leather community. We've talked about the significance of sororities and fraternities in the African American community. We've talked about the election. We've talked about let me see. We've talked about drag. We've talked about family. So this is a show that we talk about subjects that affect all of us. So then that's why I say that this is not a gay show. This is a show. We had a show about parents with gay children. Which is really a hot topic, and it's something that's near and dear to me, because yeah, of course I'm gay, but I'm not only gay, I'm gay, and I have a gay child. So the dynamics of my family is a little different than most families, but it's still the dynamics for my family. I don't expect your family to have the same Hey Amy, I don't expect your family to have the same dynamics as my family. But that doesn't mean you don't have a family. Your family unit is comprised of your family. Some people like the young guy who was on last night, who was a blessing, and I know he's a leader in the making. And forgive me, my brother, I can't remember your name, his family dynamics is different than some of ours because he's an African American brother. He has two he has two Caucasian children. He has one. He has a mixed daughter. So his dynamics is different. Some families dynamic is different because there's two mothers. Some family dynamics are different because there's two fathers. Some family dynamics are different because it's one parent. So I think in life, things that makes life a whole lot more better for us is when we learn to respect somebody else's space. Their space is their space. I'm not saying that you have to agree with everything in my space. No, you don't. Guess why? Because it's my space. But what I will say to you, agree with it or not, what you will do, if you expect to have any kind to be productive with me in any shape or form, what you will do is no, I'm not like my space, like them gowns, Helena. We're not even going there. Only thing I'm saying to you is respect my space. Period. I'm not telling you to agree with it because I got brothers and sisters that I don't agree with everything that they do, but I'm always going to respect their space. And if I feel as though there comes a point in time where brother, sister, cousin, aunt, or blah, and I feel as though that I'm at a point where I can't respect their space, you know what I do? Guess what I do? I don't go in it. I stay right the hell here. Stay in my little zone, my little hub right here, my room. That's how I am. I'm not getting any younger, but honey, I'm getting better. Let me tell you, I'm getting better. Come on. There's so many people on here who've been blessed to be a part of my life for such a long time. Like my son Antonio, my daughter Camilla, my friend Amy, Miss Pat. I don't brag about it. I'm grateful about it because all of those people seen me when I was on the other side. All those people seen me when drinking was a part of my life, and it was a serious part of my life. But praise be to God from whom all blessings flow. Come August, it'll be five whole years since I had a drink. 5 years. 5 whole years. Y'all hold on for 1 second for me. Gonna give you a little commercial. I'm so glad. What's up, y'all? This your boy Derrick, the host of that. Girl, I be forgetting that I gotta unmute this damn mic. Hey, my son, how are you? Can you hear me now? Oh, can you hear me? Y'all know tonight Miss Helene gonna have all this on her face, but y'all need to be in that room tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. Even if you just coming in the room to see what a bitch wearing, you need to be in the room because it's gonna be a conversation. And like I said, now my other son is in there, Tazzy. All of y'all were on that side with me when drinking was an everyday part of my life. Do I miss it? Hell no, I don't. I wake up in a better place. I wake up in a better space, and I'm happy with it. I thank my family and friends because they're always thoughtful and they'll say stuff like, "Well, mommy or auntie, is it okay if I bring about girl, bring your bottle?" It don't look. I perform most of the time when Helena performs. She performs in clubs, and I'm around liquor all the time. That's just how good God is to me. I can be around it. It don't affect me to the point that it makes me think about drinking again. No, doesn't. Sorry, doesn't. But I can still soda or whatever. I can still tell when liquor is in the room, honey. Cause this big old nose right here, girl, this is on super sensitive now, and it doesn't bother me. And I sit back and I see some of the children who drink. Um, I don't judge them. That's their thing. Because guess what? That used to be my thing at one time. And when I sit back, come on here, somebody, and see these children drinking, and they do whatever, I'm like, hey, I should do the same thing. So I don't down them. That's their thing. I'm grateful for them, and when they're at the point that they're ready, I'm right there for them. I'm not pushing you. I was blessed. I didn't go to AA. I did it with myself. Let me rephrase that. I did it with my higher calling, my higher being, and myself, and I didn't need you know AA and all that. But I'm not. That's not a path that everybody else can take. Some people won't be able to. Some people may need AA. I was just blessed to be one of the people that that didn't need it, and I'm grateful for it. It was a great place for me in my life. The opportunity availed itself. I took it, and I'm here, and I am now. And that test of drinking, come on here, somebody. My test of drinking in my life became a testimony to my life. Look at that. Look at that. Come on here, somebody. I be teaching some things. Y'all just gotta slow down, pay attention. So my question, one of the questions that I have for you guys today, and I'm gonna let you look at it, let y'all think on it before you even start responding, because sometimes our questions are in depth to the point that it takes just a tad bit more than just a yes or a no. So, what are your thoughts on January the 20th? What are your thoughts? Because it's some things that's going around. Um, I don't, I, you know, I'm just like, I don't know. I know that they have put, I know they put something out on social media that they want everybody who's to try to stay clear of state houses because because of riots and things of that nature. Um, and I look at all that transpired, and to this day, I've seen more people deny and try to justify their wrongdoing. I've never seen so many people who try to justify their wrongdoing, even in the midst of the lies being presented as such. Lies to the courts, and every court that they went to shot it down. Don't be one to ask me, my friends, my cousins, my community, blah, 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 to own up to ass shit, and you don't own up to yours. Let me tell you something. Now we ready to get deep. I'm 55 years old. And from 51 to 55, y'all know I love everybody. I have not seen so much white privilege in my life than I have in these last 4 years. Some of you may have seen more. I'm speaking for me. I have never in my life seen as much white privilege as I have in the last 4 years. That's why I make it a point. And you know what, Amy? Amy, I'm gonna tell you, I'm there to you. Amy said, "I'm afraid for the safety of all those that attend the inaugural. I think it should be held at an enclosed space and only have one recording, then add it after." Yeah, and Amy, that's where I am. I don't think it's gonna take away. I think it's more of a safety issue because that thing that transpired in Washington, that was such an inside job to the point that we're finding out that people were coming in the day before, 2 days before, getting tours of the Capitol, boom, 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 all in the plan. So I'm like, if you have people on the inside that did that, what kind of a guarantee as a country that you can give me to assure me, not make me say, okay, to assure me without a shadow of a doubt that none of this shit is going to happen on the inauguration? Talk to me. I'm listening. If you can assure me of that, because it's at the point where you had Capitol Police that was in on it. You had people who worked there that was in on it. Come on, honey. It bothers me because that person, I ain't even say his name, made the same claims when he beat Hillary Clinton that it was fraudulent. Man, it's 2021, dude. Let it go. You lost. You didn't even lose by 100. You didn't lose by 200. You didn't lose by 2,000. You didn't even lose by 10,000. You lost fiercely, as my girlfriend JoJo would say. Honey, you lost fiercely. So yeah, Amy, I'm with you. I fear for the safety of anybody that will possibly go to this event, and it's sad because we shouldn't be like that. You know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I said this. That's where it was. I said this. I went to a client's house the other day to do some work, and I always come back to this. I think a lot of people, if they had really paid attention to John McCain, they would have got on that bandwagon when that man was still in the land of the living. And that man was a straight up bona fide Republican for life. Period. For life. So I personally think that either one or two things is going to happen. The Republican Party is going to have to do a serious overhaul of the whole party, or you're going to end up having Republicans that are going to leave the party. Come on here, somebody, listen to what I'm telling you. Leave the party, become an independent, or either become a Democrat. Because even down to the point where you had 10 or more Republicans who've even said that they agreed that what he did was totally wrong. And then now you have this. I don't know what state she's from. I got my research department here, my little brother Eric. I don't know what state she's from. And I'm like, okay, you're going to start a damn campaign to have Joe Biden impeached. But Miss Thing, He's not even in office yet. Y'all, see y'all. Here we go. Excuse my mouth. You're doing dumb shit. You're just doing dumb shit. You have no grounds, no nothing to even contemplate having the president-elect impeached. See, y'all doing too much for no reason at all. Y'all doing all of this, keeping it real, y'all doing all of this off of lies. Straight up, no strings attached. That's it. That's it. Your whole argument, your whole riot, your whole going to DC, your whole existence at this particular point in time in your life, you're existing and you're reacting off of lies. That's not a good place to be, honey. Listen to me. Not a good place to be. This morning, a good friend of mine here in Baltimore put up something, congratulating and saying how happy she is for our newly elected vice president. And some woman comes in the room and comment, well, she's an evil person. This didn't bother me because people gonna have their own thoughts and mindsets on everything. But the thing that did bother me, and it always amazes me how quick people are to say something like that, and then they'll follow it up with those famous words to me, which are bullshit. Case in point. Blah, 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 blah. She's so evil. The Democrats are evil. Blah, 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 blah. But I'm not racist. First of all, I never asked you if you was racist. Second of all, by you just saying that, it becomes very questionable. Because certain things you just don't need to speak on, because you know what? Your actions will come on here, somebody. Your actions will most definitely speak louder than your fraudulent words. And that's what it's for. I read something that he's which is and this is my thing, y'all. This is just my thing, it's my opinion. I think we really need to revamp, go over how much power we give to this one damn person. Listen to me, come on here, somebody. How much power we give to this one person. And like I said, and I think Helena has said it on a couple of her shows, Amy, that's why I love you. I don't like your shirt, but I love you. Big red flag when someone says, I'm not racist. Right, girl. If you're not racist, what? Girl, you know what? Guess what? Listen to this. Listen to experience. If it walks like a fucking duck and it quacks like a duck, excuse my language, hey bitches, this is the remix. It's a fucking duck. Period. You defend it, girl. Get your life. Get your life. Get your life. And like I said, and I know me and my brother and my aunt Nikki and everybody, I'm at the point now where fuck it. I don't even think they should have parties anymore. Everybody should just fucking vote who the fuck they want to vote for, and we take it from there. Because there's times in life that sometimes there's not often, but there's sometimes in life. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Let motherfuckers vote for who they want, and sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes there has been some very, very sound people who were running for office who was Republicans, but they, a lot of people are real sound when they're running for office, and that's not my issue. My issue is how sound are you going to be when you're in that office? I'm listening. That's what I want to know. Yes, and it's and I said to you guys, and I know Helena has said it too. I and I do. I'm just at the point that the party system has become more detrimental to this country than it has been beneficial to this country. That's my opinion. It's my show. I can do that. And I just think it has become just that. I think it's become more of a problem than it has become being more of a problem solver. The um the party system. Because you know me, I'm a researcher. If you do your research, when we got to the point where we were allowed to vote, most African Americans were Republicans because there was Republicans for the sake that that's what Abraham. You know what, TC, I love people that's cut from a different cloth, and that's one of the things that I like about the Nighthawk Network because we're all are cut from the different. We're all cut from a different cloth, but we all are like that family. You know, when that fish is bound up. That's where all the power comes. You can hit something a lot better and harder and stronger like this than you can like this. This will be louder, but this will hurt. Nighthawk Network, we that fish, our voice, our people. So yeah, so that thing kind of like touched me. You know, I'm at the point now where I get so tired of reading things that happen on that day in time, and everybody is justifying their actions. There's no justification. First of all, y'all know, in order to enter the Capitol building, you must have an appointment. You must be wanted down. You must be searched. You know damn well they are not going to knowingly allow all those people to go up in that Capitol building with guns, armed. No, that's not. That's not going to happen. Right church, wrong pew. Sorry, sorry. Yes, all the fingers together makes a fist that strikes a mighty blow, honey. A mighty blow. My dad was a Panther, so my views and etc. are totally different than the average Joe's. And you know what? And because of who I am, fabulous. Huh? My views are not the same as the average Joe or the average Joanne. Okay. But that's what makes us strong. And you know, sometimes we have to look at things from a different perspective. We may not always agree with the perspective, and back like what I was saying earlier, it's like fish. You eat the meat, throw away the bones. You use what you can use, and what you can't use, you discard it. You know, so everything that everybody says, and like my brother Erg always say, you know, we need to spend more time paying attention to the message and not so much the messenger. Because I know being a part of the Nighthawk Network, it has allowed me to grow by leaps and bounds as far as being my unapologetic self. I am who I am. I don't need nobody's approval is desired nor required. I approve me, good with me. Cause like I say tonight, I know the comments. I mean the show is gonna be hot. Like I say, my spiritual mother will be here, Reverend Jerry Mitchell Lee. She's also my spiritual mother. I've known her for years, and she's also an ordained reverend who is married to a woman. So tonight conversation is going to be off the chain, and like I say, only thing that I ask you guys is to please, ma'am, please, sir, come on in the room. Come on in the room, cause we gonna do the thing, okay? So that's gonna be at 9 o'clock with my girl, Miss Helena, hologram on the. I know before she come out, a bitch got to shave. But my thing is, I'm trying to see what she gonna wear on tonight. But tonight at 9 o'clock, it's gonna be a wonderful time. I'm elated. I can't wait until 9 o'clock get here so we can be live and in color and popping. It's gonna be on, okay? Um, so you guys, when you get the opportunity to check out all of the shows on the Nighthawk Network, which I'm ready to show you now via commercial. So you guys check this commercial out and write some things down about the other shows that are on the Nighthawk Network so you can go and view them sometimes and just get an insight for the collectiveness of the whole body, which is the Nighthawk Network. Okay.
This is the Nighthawk Network. Our voices for our people. Nighthawk Network.
Yes, honey. Then we want to thank my brother Eric for those wonderful commercials. Y'all was on fire last night. I almost was late. Honey, let me tell you. That fire was burning on last night. They was adding some kindling to it. They was adding a little bit of a lighter fluid. Somebody was throwing in a couple of logs. That's why it took so long for that fire to go out, because there was just so much information and so much knowledge in that one room on last night that came from the north, south, the east, and the west. Came from all parts, north, south, east, and west. And it all came together to give everybody views and understandings of things and how we realize that different situations call for different results. And last night it showed you that we are all in different places in our lives, and we deal with things according to where we are in that particular point in time in our life. And everybody's going to deal with their situation, their dilemma, their problem, their blessing, their situation differently, and they're going to do it according to what works for them, which may not work for you. It doesn't make it wrong. It just makes it that some things people have to do things that works for them, because everything that worked for me may not work for you. So that's one thing that I am extremely grateful for. I know early in the week I'm still waiting on my brother and a couple of more people. I'm still holding tight to reporting on the young transgender woman who was found dead in Detroit. I did find out the day after that a young trans woman was murdered in Chicago. If I'm not mistaken, she was 28 years old. And I think at this time there has been like maybe 10, I could be wrong, 10 transgender murders as of 2021. We have to do better. Yeah, no news to report about the young lady. I'm trying to get the number, but I really think it's 6, but it could be yeah, my brother just told me that they don't have any news as of yet. Yeah, we know 8 days ago in Chicago, yeah, we got the one in Chicago. We have 2 in Texas. We have one in One in Chicago, two. Then we have oh, so we had a trans man that life was taken. So we need. It's near and dear to my heart because, like I say, even down to my shows, I just wish we all, before we pass judgment or do anything, just remember first and foremost that trans women, trans men, first and foremost, they're human beings, first and foremost. So let's begin to treat them and respect them as human beings. I don't. If there's something in your life that you don't like, the only thing I say to people when we get down to that, if you don't like it, stay the hell away from it. I mean, you can't get no simpler than that. I'm tired of the Joes and the Johns and the Bonds or whatever. Well, you didn't know, girl. I'm not. It is 2021. It is really 2021. And even if you didn't know and you found out, that still does not give you the right. Listen to what I'm telling you. To take somebody's life. Because I'm quite sure the same person who took my trans brothers and sisters' life, I'm more than sure that you have some things in your life that people don't particularly like or care for, and nobody took your life. Wake the fuck up, people. This is not cool at all. In any way, shape, or form. It is not cool. Not cool, not cool, not cool at all. I'm sorry. Say what you want, think what you want. It's not a good look. And I pray for my trans brothers and sisters every day that people will get a understanding, knowledge. Knowledge is power. The word of God say we as people will perish for a lack of knowledge. Now it's one thing not to know, but it's the information and the knowledge is out there for you to know. So if you choose, I guess their mindset is, they say, well, if I don't know it, I can't be held accountable for it. Girl. Come on, girl. Don't play with me. Happy MLK Day. What are you guys doing with your MLK Day? Are you allowing your are you celebrating Martin Luther King Day and celebrating, can't even get the word out. Are you celebrating it in a positive way, or are you celebrating it in a negative way? And I use that because that's going to be my prelude to what I'm going to now. We all know that in Atlanta over the weekend, the Alphabet Children had their little MLK weekend. Yeah, I think Martin would want everybody to party, but I can almost assure you that it would not be a good fit for him for you to party and then your party turns into violence. And you ask yourself, I ask myself, looking at the video, I was like, okay, these children are fighting boots. Yeah, they fighting down. But I'm like, but it was almost like it was a free for all, and it bothered me because in the midst of all of that going on, there were security guards just standing around. Like, child, I'm not going to get in the middle of that shit. And from what I see, and I could be wrong, and my brother Eric was in here, and my brother Eric saw it too. I didn't see not one security guard make an effort to break anything up or stop anything. And my question to you, what first of all, was you getting paid? Was you getting paid to secure the building and the perimeter of the building? And not only that, owner, you had a responsibility in this shit too. What were you doing? I mean, it just got so ridiculous to the point that it was okay. You was at a black owned club. You had a bunch of African American security guards. You had a bunch of the alphabet children fighting, and nobody did anything. Nothing. But they did say they didn't talk, and then I think throughout the video somebody did end up twerking. But bitch, girl, I'm like, 55 years young, and I've been trying to figure it out. That you children wait all year long to go to MLK weekend or whatever, just to fucking fight. Why? That is initially supposed to be celebrated as a day of thank you. And that's what it's supposed to be. And I think that's one reason why one of the topics that Helene is going to have on tonight, because this is supposed to be a day of service. Topics for tonight is volunteerism dead or alive and well in this country? And this will be a perfect time for it, because today is celebrate as a day of service where you can go out and do things. And I even have some of the places, in doing my research, some of the places that have opportunities for us to volunteer, have some stats on, who volunteered the most, who volunteered, that sort of thing. And, even if you want to look for something to volunteer, go to your local soup kitchen, go to Adele. Well, I can't say all that because then it's going to move into tonight, but we're going to get into that. I wish more people did realize that Martin Luther King Day is a day to celebrate as a day of service. What can you do? And I know for a fact, I know my baby Miss Pat, I know she already went out this morning and she started her service because she went out and handed out food boxes and things this morning. And all that cold, Miss Pat, we appreciate you. We love you. We adore you. We're going to most definitely always give you your flowers. Hey, JoJo, baby, give you your flowers while you're here. Miss Pat, I tip my hat to you. And for the residents here in Baltimore City, I say thank you, baby. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing to make a difference in somebody else's life. Sometimes I think when we volunteer, we have a tendency to get so caught up in thinking, well, I'm gonna touch these many people. I'm gonna touch. One thing I learned a long time ago: if you could put forth the effort and just make the difference, come on here, somebody, in one person's life, your volunteering is not in vain. Would you like to make a difference in 10,000 people's lives? I know you would. But if you cannot, what I'm saying to you is just being able to touch that one person and making a difference in that one person in life, your volunteerism is not in vain. That's the one thing about lives when you have your little beautiful babies here. But yeah, so keep that in mind and just remember, y'all, this is supposed to be a day of service. See, and you know what? And in day of service, we look at volunteerism as this, but your day of service could be taking time to possibly call some people on the phone, check on them. See if somebody needs something from the store that you can go and pick it up and take it to them. See if somebody needs a can of soup. You know, it's important, and it's something that that we as a society and we as a community needs to be more serious about it, and know that it makes a big difference in somebody's life. And sometimes you don't even know that sometimes by you volunteering and you doing something for somebody else, that come on here, somebody, that one little act of kindness that you share with that one person, that kindness that you take up out of your day and your time to share with that one person, for that one person, it can most definitely makes the difference between life and death. I was sharing with my little brother the other day that we don't always know what people are going through, and a lot of times people are not in a place because of things that happened in the past or whatever. They're not in a place where they want to share some of the things that they're going through, and it may be because of ridicule, maybe because people may be looking their nose down at them, or whatever the case may be. But I'm telling all of you out there under the sound of my voice, that blessing that you give to somebody while you're volunteering could make the difference between life and death. And like I said, you go out, you volunteer, and you make a difference in one person's life. At that particular point in time, you can truly say to yourself that me doing this volunteer work is not in vain. It's not in vain. And we need to stop stop doing things just to do them, and start doing things because you know why you're doing it. Like I said, I don't have a problem with you partying. Do what you do. But if you got to party and be belligerent, why party? And the sad thing about it is, I think the thing that a lot of people is not looking at, and what I'm waiting for is about a couple more days, and to see where the numbers are going as far as COVID is concerned after this MLK holiday. Because let me tell you something, honey. The video I saw last night, I'm trying to tell you, I didn't see not one mask. It's just me. Y'all know I'm half blind, so I can't see shit anyway. But I can tell you what I didn't see. I didn't see no damn mask out of all them people that I saw that was um there. I mean, the children was even fighting with them. I'm like, people, 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 get your life together. I'm at the point right now. If I had known somebody that was in Atlanta for this weekend, they probably leaving today. Girl, don't come to my house until 14 days. Girl, how about 2 weeks? I don't. I all of us want to get out the house. All of us want to truly be able to do the things that we were able to do before COVID came and knocked on our door. Baby, you can't. She's here. She's not going nowhere. She's here, and nobody can protect you. Come on here, somebody, better than you. And I'm grateful for, like I said, I'm grateful for the Nighthawk Network. I'm grateful that I can have guests on my shows and they don't have to be in the same area. They don't have to be in my studio with me. I can still have them on the show. We can get our points across. We can have wonderful conversation. We can have wonderful dialogue. And I ask it's one question that I ask myself quite often, and that question is, may the work I've done speak for me. I'm not a good horn tutor, especially when it comes down to my own. So I just want to be the person. I want to have the platform where doors can open and people can feel free to share their experiences and share their opinions and share their thoughts on things that are a serious part of our environment right now. Like I said, the one thing about the Nighthawk Network that keeps me going is we had those thought provoking conversations. Listen to what I'm saying. Thought provoking conversations. The conversations that make you go, yeah, yeah. That's what I thrive for. Because I think when we get to the point where I don't have nobody else saying, then we got to go back. We got to revamp. We got to figure out what's what. And we might have to hit the drawing board. I'm just trying to get comfy, y'all, because y'all should be proud of me. I'm sitting down. I'm not laying down. I'm in my room. Praise the Lord. So we're gonna, and that's where I am. I'm grateful. Um, the atmosphere is ready. The harvest is planted. I think we're in the process of pruning the garden now, getting the weeds out. Stopping the weeds from smothering the roots, and that's where I am in my life right now. I'm doing the legwork. Yeah, I've already planted the seeds. Yeah, but that's not it. Some people just plant seeds and just have to leave it. And that's not. But you got to plant the seed. You got to water her. You got to prune her. You got to get rid of all the things, the toxic things around the plant, which are weeds, dandelions, boom, boom, boom. You got to move them. And think of your life the same way. When you plant your seeds, you have to put yourself in a place, strategically place yourself in a place where you can grow, where you can water your seed, where you can purge, where you can go around and you can take out the toxic things. And speaking of life wise, take out the toxic people, because everybody that smiles up in your face don't have your best interests at heart. Let me tell you something, honey. 2021, the children have learned how to mask jealousy so fiercely, honey. So fiercely. But I thank God for the gift of discernment, honey. You can mask it all you want, honey. Like I say all the time, honey, right church, wrong pew. You can mask all of that buffoonery all you want. Green is just not a good color on everybody. Green is not a good color on most people. Green is a good color when it's in your pockets. Hello, come on here, somebody. So no, I don't. Jealousy is. And a lot of times, we need to sit back and we need to reevaluate some of our friends. And when I say we, I mean me too. Sometimes we have to reevaluate some of our friends, some of our associates. And listen, if they're toxic and they're not good for you, you need to remove them. But don't think, come on here, somebody, just because they're family and they toxic, you can't remove them. Because that's the mistake that a lot of us make. Oh, that's my brother, that's my sister. He toxic to hell or she toxic to hell, but I can't remove it. Bitch, the lies you tell. You can be toxic all the hell you want. Brother, mother, sister, cousin, father. Don't care. Don't care. You can be any of those people. And I'll tell you like that, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. I cannot and I will not knowingly allow myself to sit in a toxic space or allow toxicity to come in my space. I control that. I control this thing that's called my space, SAPCE. I control that. I'm not there anymore. Being in toxic space for me drains me. Toxic space, weeds, draining. It drains my energy. It drains me. So that's not a beneficial place for me to be in my life at any given point in time. I'm at the point now where I've been blessed that I know that I have to send up some timber before I come on shows. I know sometimes my level is different depending on the topic that we talk about. I know we all of us have topics that are near and dear to us. But like I say, sidebar real quick. Like I said, if any of you guys have topics that you want to talk about, inbox me. Let me know what they are, and inbox anybody that's a part of the Nighthawk Network, and give us your thoughts and your ideas. And I do think I can say for the Nighthawk Network that we will do anything in our power to make your topics a part of our our shows. Now I'm ready to share something with y'all that I got from my brother, the research guru. It's gonna be cool. It's like 12 classic songs that was inspired by MLK. Some of them, it's gonna blow your mind. Some of them kind of like blew my mind, but I was glad to know them. I knew one of them was for sure. 12 classic songs that was inspired by Martin Luther. Okay, YouTube Pride in the Name of Love. That was one. YouTube. Okay, YouTube. They did another. Okay, then they did another song that was called MLK. This poetic for King is generous in the simplicity. Bono originally wrote the lyrics to the hum of a vacuum cleaner, and despite the brand's best effort, U2 were never able to create a full instrumental backing that apparently fits the piece. Queen, One Vision, these are all songs that was inspired by MLK. Paul Simon, So Beautiful or So What, that's another song. Then we have Stevie Wonder, Happy Birthday. We all know that was most definitely inspired by King. James Taylor, Shed a Little Light. Excellent song. I love it. Dion, Marvin Gaye, Abraham, Martin, and John. Oh yeah, I remember that song. Wow, that was a good one. Elvis Presley, If I Can Dream. Never knew that one. And I love him. Chris Christopherson, Johnny Cash, and Bob Dylan. They killed him. A former Army captain turned singer-songwriter, Chris Christopherson found himself drawn towards the more activism in the 80s. Many of the songs of his 1986 LP was inspired. Then we have Rage Against the Machine, Wake Up. Prince, We March. Neil Diamond, Dry Your Eyes. That's awesome. I mean, these songs were inspired by the one and only Martin Luther King. So let me tell you, I'm elated about that. And then it's like, right here we got that was on the Washington Post today, which I don't know. That's why I'm so scared. The FBI screens U.S. troops for possible insider threats ahead of the inauguration. Like I said, you guys, just do me a favor. Just be careful in your going out and your coming in. Be very aware of your surroundings. I don't care if you're in a car, your own car. I don't care if you're on public transportation. I don't care if you're walking. Please be very, very, my brothers and sisters, please be very, very aware of your surroundings. And please, please, please have a connection with somebody, brother, mother, sister, cousin, aunt, or and any and every time you leave out your house. Please, man, please, sir, let somebody know where you're going. And for those of you who are blessed to have a car, please have your car as carjack proof as possible. Now, let me give you an example of that. I was talking to my daughter on the phone the other day. I think it might have been yesterday. And I was just sharing with her, well, baby, make sure you are, you're carjack safe, have your doors locked. We on the phone talking. Next thing I know, somebody opens my daughter's back door, even though it was her niece, but that's what I was trying to tell her. But my point is, what if that was not your niece? You are a woman. You're sitting in a parking lot of a supermarket or wherever you were, and you didn't have your damn doors locked. Come on, boo. Wake up. Girl, wake up. Like I said, the thing is far more dangerous than some of us even know or fully. It is, Eric, and we have to initiate to take care of ourselves. I mean, even down to my friends who are Uber drivers, who may be taxi cab drivers, who may be hacks. Please be careful and get your car carjack ready, if you know what I mean. Get your car carjack ready. I pray to God. I pray to my higher calling. I pray to God that none of this will ever happen to any of you. I know my Bristol Big Meech has a car. I know Big Red has a vehicle. I know Aunt Nikki has a vehicle. I know my best friend Andre. I know my daughters. Y'all need to get your car safe, and as I say, carjack ready, because you know I said it over and over again, and you guys know, and you guys and ladies know and realize that most time when people are carjacked, they're not carjacked by one person, and most of the time when they're carjacked by multiple people, and most of the time multiple people with guns. Care what you're riding, public transportation, be prepared. Miss Pat can tell you here in Baltimore, we've had a bus driver, MTA bus driver, that was shot to death on his own damn bus. So even down to catching public transport, and this is one thing that I used to do, and people thought it was crazy, but there's a method to my craziness. Trust me. I know one time I used to do this crazy little thing that I would leave out all hours of the night. I don't care, 10, 11 o'clock at night, blah, 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 blah. But one thing I did start doing, and people thought was crazy, but I knew what the hell I was doing, was that if I was standing at a bus stop or whatever, I would go live purposely. So people who were on my live could actually see where I was, and they could have the opportunity to travel with me wherever I was traveling to. So that works for me. So even down to you, even if you have to just put your phone on record while you're driving. You know what I'm saying? Put your phone on record. I mean, you might want to go live. If you can't go live, put your phone on record. Leave it right there. You know, just as a way to safeguard yourself. Like I say, when I used to go out late at night and catch public transportation, think, bitch, you better go live. And then, oh my God, you crazy? You outside live this time? And I said, girl, yes, I'm crazy, but look at the madness. Look at what I'm doing. I told her, I say, hold the phone up. I said, girl, where I'm at? Are you on Edmondson and Curry? My point exactly. You know where the hell I'm at. So if anything happened between now and the time you think you should hear from me again, you can say, well, good bitch, at 12:21, Helena was on a corner of Calhoun, on the corner of Edmondson and Curry, waiting for the number 80 bus. So like I said, there's method to my madness. I call it madness. I can call it that. You can't. Okay. So I'm elated about that. I pray that we're going to move into a space. Hopefully, we're going to move into a space that's a little more tranquil and a little more level. And you know, like I said, I think this morning that that man 40 whatever, the orange fucker, yeah, him, has already made a point that he said that he's going to pardon at least 200 more people before he leave office. And the only thing that scares me about that is how many dangerous people are he pardoning? And you know what? I got something for y'all. This is something I'm gonna do. I just want to do this for just for my thing. How many African Americans have Donald Trump pardoned? No. How many African Americans have Donald Trump pardoned? I know he did the one, Miss Alice Marie Johnson. Right, okay. We know that he's not doing that. Oh wow. He pardoned people with general court martials. Lord have mercy. Y'all, look, y'all better pay attention to shit like this, honey. Better pay attention to shit like this. Yes, Miss Pat, we have to most definitely. As of right now, I see one, but I'm gonna dig into it a little bit deeper. But he did say make an announcement that he's gonna pardon at least 200 more people before he leaves office. And I said it once, y'all, and I'm gonna say it again. After all of this that has transpired, I think we have, as a country, need not now nor ever do we need to give one man that, this is just my opinion, one man that much damn power. Because like I said, this is just my opinion. After that shit that happened on about 2 weeks ago, they should have taken every code that man had access to and changed everything. Okay, white America, not necessarily. Y'all know the ones I'm talking about. Racist white America. Y'all tried to get Obama out. Y'all tried to get him caught up in scandals. All of that. It didn't work. So then you turn around and you try to fuck with his legacy. It's not going to work, honey. Well, I'll put it to you like, it'll never work with me. I know what he did. I also know that he was fighting an uphill battle and there was a lot of things he couldn't do just because of people like Mitch McConnell who made it a point to say that it was his job to block any and everything that Obama tried to do. I'm like, girl, we need to get rid of this party shit ASA to the motherfucking P. Sooner than later. Now, not later. Okay? You know, and it's just something that we need to take into consideration. And I think that you know, yeah, we do. We do have to pray and stay in unity. Did you see where the lady was arrested? Yes. And you know what, girl? I get so, hey, Earl, I get so tired of them always justifying their bullshit. And that's what it is. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. You should be charged federally because you stole federal damn property. There's no telling what kind, depending on what kind of committees that Speaker of the House Pelosi is on, you don't know what kind of damn information she could have had up in that laptop. You know, so you know, we and you know, my mindset, and I'm gonna say this, y'all. I'm gonna say this. Get mad at me? I don't care. I'm gonna say this. My mindset is here. It seems like that some people are taking the route to lessen the charges or what some of these people downright straight out bona fide, no matter how you slice it. You can kiss my Miss Della Reese, Harlem Night, you fill in the blank. Some of those people most definitely committed treason / war crimes, period. And then you had people who were part of the military who was a part of this foolishness. Y'all remember back in the day when they say throw the book? Bitch, I want you to throw the whole book at these people. Don't leave out not one damn page. I want you to even throw the cover, the front cover, the back cover, all of it. Throw the whole, and I mean throw it at them to the point where they are going to be charged for their actions to the fullest, not the minimum, the maximum. Because I said it once and I'll say it again. Donald Trump's and the Republican Party worked their hardest to try to undermine everything that Obama did. But honey, guess what? Being the person who I am, I knew what he was up against. I knew that y'all was going to make this battle harder for him than you would anybody else. And I give him his props. He did a phenomenal job in the midst of all of that political mess. That's what the fuck it was. Mess. M to the E to the F to the fucking S. All of that political mess. And he came out with no scandals. He came out with, there wasn't cheating on his wife. He came out in flying colors. And the sad thing about it is, y'all can't take it, honey. You can't take it. Oh, you can't take it. The man did what he did, and he did it well. He was doing it well back when he was in Chicago. Obama, I applaud you. I give you honor, and I'm giving you your flowers now. Thank you so much for being the president that you were in the midst of all of those odds stacked against you. In my book, and if you agree with me, you can say, if you don't, you can say too. In my book, you came out with flying colors. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And my first lady, Michelle Obama, I'm proud of y'all books. I'm proud of what y'all did. I'm proud that you allow every little black boy and every little black girl come to an understanding and say to themselves, I can be that too. I don't have to be a basketball player. I don't have to be a football player. I don't have to work for the NHL. I don't have to be in the WNBA. I don't have to be a professional soccer player. I don't have to be I can be a goddamn congressman. I can be a state senator. I can be the goddamn president of the United States. Obama, Barack, and Michelle, your boy Derrick, thank you, and I applaud you for a job well done. Well done, my president and first lady. If nobody else told you that, Hey Bitches Live, the remix with your boy Derrick, well done. And no matter how you slice it, you're going to have naysayers. You're going to have haters. You know, you're going to have those haters. And yeah, Miss Pat, like you said, and even elective officials and police officers. And it just goes to show you how corrupt, come on here somebody, how corrupt our government is. Listen to me. How corrupt our government is. And it's a shame from the top all the way down to the bottom. And, and that governor here is a Republican. I'm going to give him his props. He's in the process of securing a stimulus package for the Maryland residents, because we have this wonderful thing here in Maryland called the Rainy Day Fund, and they always have millions and millions and millions of dollars in it, and they try to figure out what they're going to do with it, blah blah blah, which I don't understand, because most of the things that these states start off for being that they set aside for schools or whatever, I can't as far as I'm concerned, I can't see from my house the last time that the Maryland State Lottery benefited the school system, which it was initially created for. And I think they put that plug in because it was something that was voted on, and they put that plug in so they can get the vote. And I don't know if the Maryland State Lottery has been given out 10% of the money. That's all that they've given. Because here in Baltimore, we still have schools that don't have air conditioners. We still have school where the children have to go to school in the wintertime and wear coats. Come on, y'all. We do know that a lot of these schools are old, and you have to sit down and debate weigh the pros and the cons. Is it better to go ahead and just revamp the school, or is it better to just knock the school down and start over from scratch? We're in the 21st century. If we're anywhere and we're still in schools that don't have air conditioners, come on, y'all. Come on. Convert the whole put the money forth, convert the whole damn school to central air, and we ain't gotta worry about it. Maryland State Lottery got the money. Trust me, they got the money. Maryland State Lottery was one of the people that was a major benefactor in the stadium authority. Come on, people. Come on. You always say money here, money there. And I know as far as Baltimore is concerned, Baltimore get less money than what the hell they need as far as the school system is concerned. So we need to make our elected officials accountable all during their entire term. Don't make them accountable. Excuse me. Don't make them accountable when it's time for them to be reelected. Make them accountable for every moment, every day, every hour that they hold their office. Because you know what? What a lot of people are failing to realize, baby, they work for us. You got people in Congress who get $40,000 a year allowance just to buy fucking furniture. But $40,000. But we as a country have a major. Let me tell you something. We as a country have a major problem with homelessness. I'm ready. I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna give you something. And we're gonna and we just gonna look at it here. It's just something that's on my heart right now. It has to do with numbers, and I'm gonna give you something that's gonna blow your mind. Okay, you thinking $40,000 just for office furniture. Office furniture. Listen to me, $40,000. But Miss Pat, I did see how they did that, but it bothered me because it seemed like out of all the elected politicians that I know and know of, they could have did that way before. They could have did that way before Catherine Pugh, because trust me, there was a couple of people on that road that needed to be be held accountable for the shit that they did. But they act like they and she was the only one that I've seen. Well, no, the woman in the House of Delegates. But the downside to that was she did some kind of plea bargaining or whatever, and it became a little slight problem. But yes, we do most definitely need to make our Oh wow, Miss Pat. When you get a chance, call me and talk to me about that, because I want some insight on that. Okay. On that right there, Miss Pat. That right there deserves a That's what that deserves, Miss Pat. That deserves. Yes, her. Yeah, out there stealing money. Oh damn. Mm-hmm. And you know what I have to say to her? Oh, not that. Yeah, that was her. And Nathaniel Oates. But that really didn't bother him too much because Nathaniel Oakes is a multi-millionaire. Yeah, multi-millionaire. Yeah. He's a multi-millionaire, and a lot of those people, me and my brother Eric has talked about this so many times that a lot of those people, when they leave, they don't leave that place broke. They leave that place with a pretty penny in their pocket, and we need to make them accountable for the stuff. And when they come with us with bullshit, when they come with us with bullshit, what we need to do? We need to tell them this.
Denied. Denied.
You and your bullshit is.
Denied.
Yes, we're not doing all that. I'll do this. Flush their asses, honey. You and your bullshit. Bye bye. Yeah, child. Nathaniel Oakes, Miss Pat, we're gonna have to talk about him, honey, cause girl, all right. Yeah, we need to do that. And like I said, I want you guys to please be careful. Pay attention to your surroundings. And one thing I had to teach myself, when I'm out and about, sometimes we walk down the street, but a block away from my house, whatever, say we home. I don't do that anymore. I am not home. I'm not, I'm safe at home. I'm not safe at home until I get past my first door to my apartment, which is a security door. And then I get into my apartment, shut the door behind me, and lock it. Then I can say that I am safely home. You know what I'm saying? And when people come, and listen to me, y'all, when people come at you with bullshit, give them this.
Nice try.
Girl, don't do that.
Nice try.
Yeah, girl, we're not doing all that. We got to stand up and, as you know, I sat out there today and froze because it was for a good cause, feeding those that need it. Yes, you did, Miss Pat. And Miss Pat, like I say, I'm giving you your flowers now, honey. You know how I love you, so we're gonna we're gonna do all that, get all we can get, and be grateful for it. Ooh, black people always do crazy shit, and I'm one of them. No, we ain't want all that, honey. Okay, yes, Miss Pat, and I'm personally saying thank you, Miss Pat, for all that you do. I am so grateful and blessed to know that I'm your friend, you're my friend. And like I say, when you get an opportunity, this is what this is what Donald Trump is, y'all. This is what Donald Trump is.
You're fired. You're fired.
Bye-bye.
You're fired.
Don't need you.
You're fired.
Thanks for coming.
You're fired.
See you next time.
You're fired.
Your mother. Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm at right now, Mr. Child. I don't even want to acknowledge. I don't even want to acknowledge that you was ever a damn president. I really don't. I really don't. I really don't.
You mad, bro? You mad, bro?
I guess so, but honey, I'm not. Donald Trump.
Goodbye.
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 Okay. Child. We're not doing all that. We need to get it together.
Money and all this clothes. Bro, I bought all that clothes.
Get it together, honey. Let's make our elected officials accountable for their shit. Let us be very aware. And I know I say this again, but I say this because I love you guys. But in loving you, I most definitely want and need you guys to be safe. To be safe in your going out and be safe in your coming in. Because, they have something out now where they're telling everybody is, if you can, please stay away from your state capitals. because they may, people are going to try to hit those places, and we just need to be safe, and keep in contact with your family and your friends. I know Miss Pat. Let me tell you something about Miss Pat, honey. This is my baby, and I'm gonna talk about it because I can. Don't mean you can. Miss Pat, honey. Miss Pat, when she loves you, she loves you. When she worry about you, she worries about you. And Miss Pat is just that person. That's one of the reasons. Yes, if you're staying in hotels, please be careful of your surroundings, honey. Please, please, please. I need you. All of that. Hotels, airports, public transportation, walking down the street, getting in your car, getting in somebody else's car. Be careful, people. Be careful. Be careful, people. We gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. Better to be careful than to be sorry. You know what I'm saying? So get it together, y'all. Cause Mother Helena loves y'all. Y'all know Derrick loves y'all. We're gonna do this thing. Like I said, we're gonna pray for all the people who I'm praying for everybody who's gonna be a part of the inauguration. Yeah. And a lot of them are rent and a lot of them in DC are renting rooms, and I'm quite sure that they're getting hella discounts renting rooms at Trump Towers and places like that to get a foothold. But I'm praying that God is gonna make a way, and we don't have to worry about this much longer, because it's I don't know what you're gonna call it. I don't I don't know what you're gonna call it. I don't know what you're gonna call it. I don't know what you're gonna call it. But we're gonna take a little break, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna close out tonight, because I do have a 4:30 pre-production meeting for Miss Helena Hologram with my IT person and my associate producer, Mr. Eric Buckner. We're working on getting my outro together, but you'll get the opportunity to see Helena's outro tonight. Some of you saw it the other night, because I was blessed to share it with you guys. So I'm grateful for Helena Hologram. She's actually the executive producer of this show as well. Eric Buckner, he's an associate producer. Makeup, hair. Helena do all that. And let me share something with you guys. Or should I wait and let Helena share? Well, I guess since it's okay, our meeting's at 5 p.m. Okay, so I got a little bit of time. I'll let Helena share. She got a blessing. She got a blessing today in the realms of clothing. So when I get these garments, I'm going to be acknowledging the person who blessed me with them. I'm in the process of talking to that person. Now, this is what I want to say to all of you people out there who are business owners, or you want to start a business, you're in a process. Do me a favor, hit myself up, Helena, or hit Eric up. Like if you're a hairstylist, Avon representative, I don't care what you are. Hit us up, and I guarantee you we can come up with a commercial for your business, so we can share it through the Nighthawk Network. Okay, now listen to me. Certain things we're going to need. I mean, if you already have one, boom, send it to us. But if you don't have one, you can send us a couple of pictures. You can send us your voice of what you want said on the commercial, or you can use one of our voices for a voiceover. We can make you a commercial. We can send it to you for your approval, and your commercial can be a part of the Nighthawk Network. Now, how cool is that? Again, this is what I'm saying to you. If you have a video, cool, we'll take it. If you don't have a video, send us still pictures. Send us pictures. Send us the name of your business, information on your business, so we can make bullets. Boom, 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 boom. If you want to do the voiceover for your commercial, then that's fine. But if you're also too nervous to do the voiceover, We can do the voiceover for you. Listen to me, honey. Listen to me. We can make it work. Yes, yes, Miss Pat. God is good. God is good. All of you guys who are part of my Hey Bitches Live with Helena Facebook page, y'all take some time and go and look at no, I'm sorry. It's my remix page with Derrick. Go and look. I made a post today that's important. Like I say, I'm grateful for this platform. I'm grateful for this platform. I'm grateful for everybody that's a part of this platform, from the host down to wonderful people like yourselves who are guests. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I am blessed to be inspired by such incredible people like you. You guys are, come on here, somebody, the salt of the earth. I'm grateful for you guys. You guys, yeah, you guys do the damn thing. We're going to take a little commercial break. Oh, let you see some of the shows on Nighthawk Network. Check them out, guys. Check them out. And another thing, I'm going to say this is getting up, but we already did that. But I'm going to let you check out some of the shows that's on this wonderful Nighthawk Network. Okay, okay, y'all?
This is the Nighthawk Network. Our voices for our people. Nighthawk Network.
I guess he put me last because I'm the latest one to come, but I'm just joking. I'm so grateful to have you and Eric and our Nighthawk Network family. Oh, yes, honey, I'm grateful. I'm giving flowers out all day long. Y'all know I'm kind of like a little different than most people. I know I did a show in Annapolis. What is it now? January, I think I did a show. Yeah, I did a show in Annapolis on my birthday, which was actually September 26th. And my children, don't judge me. My children gave me some roses, and I actually let the roses dry out because I'm actually going to take the roses, and I'm going to get one of my pictures, and I'm actually going to get one of the pictures from me doing that show in Annapolis on that particular day, and take those dried out rose petals and smush them in a glass with my picture. That's sentimental stuff to me, so I'm grateful. So you guys, remember, I'll be on. But Helena will be on tonight. I don't know what she gonna wear. God knows I don't. I know the one dress when she went to the store to buy the other day. Bitch, guess what? This bitch found a dress that was too small for her. Okay. Okay.
Nikki. Let's talk. Let's Nikki. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Nikki. Nikki.
Let's talk, honey. You know what I say? Let's talk about it. So, I'm excited. I'm elated. Every morning that every morning that I wake up and I'm still living in the land of the living. Because, mornings come every day. And it's still people in the land of the living. Come on, listen to what I'm telling you. Because, every once in a while I give you all some more information. Every morning we wake up. There are people in the land of the living, but they're not living. But see, come on here, somebody. I give praise, glory, and honor to my Father, which art in heaven, that I'm still waking up, living in the land of the living. Come on here, somebody. Touch your neighbor and say, neighbor, oh neighbor, I'm still living in the land of the living. Not walking around like no zombie. I'm blessed to have activities of my limbs, blessed to have articulation of speech. I'm grateful. Do I have $1 million? Nope. $2 million? Nope. But I got God. Come on here, somebody. Okay. Okay. So I am blessed. In the midst of the little pains that be coming through my back and all that, I'm blessed. Neighbor, oh neighbor, I'm blessed to be living in the land of deliver. Like I tell you guys all the time, I have a lot of friends that I'm blessed. I have a lot of friends who always watch my shows the day after, and I always try to encourage them to please, man, please, sir, when you watch my show the day after, can you please watch it on YouTube? You can go on the Helena hologram and you can find all of my shows, the Hey Bitches Live with Helena and the Hey Bitches Live, the remix with your boy Derrick. Look at them, like them, subscribe, and we will be so eternally grateful to each and every one of you. You guys are the reason that we do what we do. Baby, you know what, Miss Pat? When you get your million in a couple of years, you've already been a blessing to me. Just knowing you has been a blessing to me. Whew, I am eternally grateful for you being a part of my life. And Miss Pat always tell me, it's hard. Miss Pat always tell me, and yes, Miss Pat, I'm telling on you. Miss Pat always tell me, well, Helena, you know what? Sometimes you got to be able to, um, you can't always be the one that's giving. You got to be willing to, let somebody bless you too. That's not an easy pill for me to swallow, but Miss Pat, I'm working on it. So, anyway, and guess what? One of them old gospel songs they said a long time ago, anyway you bless me, Lord, I'm going to be satisfied. Well, Helena, Derrick, how do you bless me? He blessed me this morning because he woke me up this morning, started me on my way, blessing. Activities of my limbs, blessing. Articulation of speech, blessings. 55, still blessed. Yeah. So, honey, well, Miss Pat, when you get when you get your millions, honey, me and you going hair shopping, honey. We're gonna go hair shopping. Oh, I know that's one of the things you said you wanted to do. So what I tried to do is, and that's how I give back. I'm blessed to be able to give back time to people and places. And one of my big blessings is this platform here, the Nighthawk Network. I'm grateful for it. I'm blessed for it. I'm blessed by it. I'm blessed with it. You guys are awesome. Don't let nobody else tell you different. You are awesome right where you are in your life right now. And I'm learning to love you for where you are and not for where I think you should be. Because let me tell you, I'm probably in a place that some people don't think I should be in. But guess what? That's not up to you, boo. Okay? So yes, honey. Yes. I'm just excited about tonight. I'm gonna get up. So my brother said we won't have to meet till 5 o'clock. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to get up off of here. I'm gonna try to set my studio up so I can have it set up nice and early. And I'm gonna see all of you wonderful people tonight. Well, I won't see you. Helena will see you wonderful people tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. Again, in my closing, I say to you, please be very careful of your surroundings. Outside the house, in the hallway, on the bus, at a hotel, on an airplane, walking down the street. Just be aware. Please do this for me. I mean, even if you can just send me a little note. Even in here, for those of you who are still under the sound of my voice, even if you can just send me a little note, say Derrick/Elena, whatever you want to call me, I'm going to make it a point to be aware of my surroundings. Know you are a blessing to me and I love you. I know that I can get overprotective of you because I will not let no one hurt you. Yes, thank you, Lord. When I get my money, I'm going to make sure you have your own club so that people can be themselves. God is good. sometimes in life we don't always realize the impact that we have on other people. And Miss Pat, what you just said, it was just like that's who I am. I'm nobody. I'm just me. I am I'm just me. I can't be anybody else. I'm 55. I've never spent my life trying to be nobody but me, but I'm grateful that I am my authentic. Come on here, somebody. Unapologetic self. I was telling my brother last night, and becoming a part of the Night Hawk Night. But let me tell you a couple of things. I'm gonna get off here. I really am. A couple of things that I've learned. I learned that it's truly 199.99.9% okay for me to be me. I answer to him, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. That's not what I do. Have I in the past? Yes, but that was then. I look back on that and use that to help me move forward, honey. I use my shortcomings to make me step a little further in my forthcomings. Ooh, come on here, somebody's all right. Yeah. I learn from them. I don't leave. Come on here, somebody. I learn from my shortcomings. I learn from my fallings. I learn from all of it. I learn from it. I don't leave. I learn from it. I don't leave. And I said a long time ago, I tell people all the time, stop making your layover a stayover. If it's a layover, let it be a layover. Get it? Move on. Stop allowing your layover in your life. Stop allowing your layover to be a stayover. That's not what it's called for. Roger, you know I love you. We have been around each other for a long time, and it's a blessing. And that's why I tell people all the time. When you look at my family, we are most definitely a melting pot. Listen to what I'm telling you. We are a melting pot that I am very, 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 very proud of. I have Caucasian children, I have African American children, I have straight children, I have gay children, I have bisexual children, I have trans men and trans women children. I'm here for it, honey. I'm here for it. And I can learn. And I can learn from each and every last one of them. I'm sorry, this is just my thing. I am learning every day. I think that if it comes a point in time in my life where I'm no longer learning, then the only time that should happen in my life that I'm no longer learning is when I'm no longer breathing. That's my thing. Okay. People ask me, why do you help others? Because God wants me to. And that's the problem. People don't want to help. And you're right, Miss Pat. They don't. It's sad. I don't have time. I'm gonna be there for people. I mean, I know for a fact, and Roger can say it, and Pat could say it. My son Antonio could say it. My daughter McDonald's could say it. I've been there for people who basically turned their backs on me, giving me their ass to kiss, whatever the case may be. But guess what, girl? I'm still here. 22 years in the business that's not kind to everybody. No, it's not. But I'm still here. And you know why I'm still here? I'm still here because I choose to. And I'm still here because I need to be here. I'm here, honey. And Miss Pat, and you see my son right there, Roger. Okay. Roger, I'm putting you on blast right now. Miss Pat said when she get her money, she gonna buy me a club. And I already got my general manager. Thank you, Roger. See how good God is. You're gonna be working for mommy. Yes, honey. But you know I let all my This is my son right here. I want y'all to listen to this. Listen. If you don't even listen to anything else I say to you today. Read this. Read it. I just had a friend who passed away, and I didn't have a chance to tell them that I love them. To tell him that I loved him. It's not a good place to be. Tell your friends now, while they're still here, that you love them. Because tomorrow's not promised to anybody. It's important between COVID and other things. It's important, and I know some of us have been in that place where we've had family and friends who've gone on to the other side, and just having just not having an opportunity to tell you that tell them that you love them, and then by us being in the space that we're in right now, we're having family and friends who are leaving us in hospital. And we didn't have the opportunity to tell them that we love them. Look, you guys, listen to me. Even if they're in a hospital or a rehab center or whatever, pick the phone up, call them, text me. It's never a good space to be in when you lose somebody and you're not blessed with the opportunity, or you don't take the opportunity to tell them that you love them. Tell them today, don't tell them tomorrow, don't tell them next week. For all of you that are here, that are my viewers, my children, my friends, I love you guys. I thank you guys for taking time out of your life to be a part of my life. I mean, I've been down that road a few times, but I'm getting better. I need everybody to know the love that I have for them, and my love I have for you is unconditional. My love is not. I don't have my love for you. I'm ready to get real with y'all. Unlike most, I can say this for a fact. Roger can attest to this. All of my children can contest to this. I know you do, son. I do for people because I choose to and I want to. I'm not now, nor have I ever been, praise be to God, one of the people who do for people to get stuff from it. That's not. Let me tell you something, children. Listen to me. The quickest way to get a blessing is to be a blessing. Listen to what I'm telling you. Listen to me. This is knowledge. The quickest way to get a blessing is to be a blessing. But you have to be a blessing with no strings attached. Because listen to what I'm telling you. When you give a blessing with strings attached, your blessing from that blessing is the strings that you attached to that blessing. Come on here, somebody. Let me say it again. The quickest way to be a blessing, to get a blessing, is to be a blessing to somebody else without strings attached. My Lord, it hurt me how that family acted towards their own family members because of their lifestyle. I was so, yes, and that's been a part of life since. And right here, what my son is saying, it is so true. You know, this is for sure. As soon as I see you on live, I come and tell you I love you, right? Yes, you do. And I'm so grateful for that. And you know, You have to realize those three simple words. Listen to what I'm telling you. Hearing those three simple words from somebody can be the difference in their life between life and death. There's power in our words. So why not use our words productively and use positive thinking so we can be a blessing to our brothers and sisters in the fight? That's why I say it's for you to get your blessings because you have always gone out of your way for others. I also text you and tell you I love you. Yeah, you do all the time, Miss Pat. And I'm grateful. Those little things, they aren't small things in me. They are very, very, very important things to me. Your love is important to me. And I pray that my love, my genuine, unconditional love for you is as important to you as it is to me. Let me hit the mega millions and you will be set for life. Yes, we do. Let me tell you something. My extended family, I'm grateful for you. And let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. I'm grateful for you because we chose each other. Keeping it real. Unlike a biological family, you don't have no choice for your brother and your sister. But when you're blessed to have that extended family, and y'all, Roger can attest to this, Panita. I don't never call you that. Miss Pat can attest. My children are my children. Period. I don't address my children as my gay children, my straight children. My children are my children. That's how I look at my children. That's how I look at my family. I don't call step brothers and step sisters. If you're my family, you're my family. And I'm so grateful that I had to have a family that come on here, somebody. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm so grateful that I have a family that I had a part in choosing. I'm grateful about that. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Ever so grateful. No, me and my son, me and a lot of my children don't have the same blood, but we have the same heart. We have the same mind. And guess what? We might not have the same blood, but guess what? We bleed the same goddamn color. How about that? Oh, don't play with it, lay with it, honey. You know what I tell you, honey. Right church, wrong pew here. Okay. We don't have the same blood, but we bleed the same way, and all our blood is the same color. Unless I got a child that's an alien or something. I may have a couple of aliens up in my family because my children tell me all the time, Mom, if you get another damn child, I'm like, girl, shut up, sit down somewhere. You know, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And like I say for you guys, I love you guys. You guys, when I'm down and out, these lives are important to me. Girl, no, you're not. You just spoiled as hell. That's another one of my children. She ain't no alien. She just spoiled. When I tell you this child right here is spoiled as HE double hockey stick. So if y'all ever see this name in my group, this is one of my children. Y'all just, when y'all say hi to her, say hi. Mommy say you're a spoiled ass. Go right on and tell her. I not said it. So you can't say nobody, you heard from nobody else. Yes, that one right there. Yeah, you and your four siblings were my very first children. You, Toya, Linda, Shy, and Gina was my first 5 children, and that was way back when I was still working at the Mardi Gras, which is now burned down. I feel you, Roger Dimmick. I'm going to work so hard with my financial industry business so that we can live comfortable, travel, and enjoy life. And I don't mean going away to a hotel and get a room that has a kitchen. You will be able to look over the balcony and see the rivers, the trees, Oh, well, honey, long as the balcony not over too high, girl, because I don't want to fall over the balcony, bitch, or bitch push me over the balcony. Mm-hmm. And don't forget Gina. Y'all was my first 5 children. I used to get most of y'all drunk at the Mardi Gras, but anyway, we're not gonna go there. Okay. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for giving me that extra boost that I'm gonna need for tonight. Cause you know I gotta get in here and show you. I need some raises. But anyway, like I said, I'm grateful that I'm getting ready to get a sponsor from Jackson, Mississippi, who will be sponsoring Helena a couple of gowns that I'm grateful for, and I will most definitely yeah, Toya was one of my first children. Toya, Tish, Linda, Charlene, and Gina. They were my first 5 children, and ironically enough, all of them were women. Oh, ha, ha, ha. Okay, okay. But anyway, but now I'm I think I'm at the point where I have close to 50 children. But I did make y'all a promise. Between Derrick and Helena, by next week, I'm actually going to give you guys the names of all of my children. Oh, Jesus, keep me near the cross. I got a couple of them I need to write down. So, guys, I love you guys. I hope to see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock with Miss Helena for Heyy Bitches Live. The remix with my guest will be the one and only Reverend Jerry Mitchell Lee. And we're going to be happy to see her. Girl, ain't that sad? And Monty, and that's my other daughter right there too. And girl, the sad part is Dallas is all the way out in the goddamn living room. He needs to shut up. Yes, that's my big head daughter. So Miss Pat, you know a lot of my children. You there, Auntie Pat, honey. Well, guys, I love you guys. I'm gonna see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock. Remember to be very aware of your surroundings. Keep your family and your friends. Please beat him. He just loud for no. He just ghetto. He must get that from the Johnson side of the family because he can't get it from the Smith side of the family because you know we classy, not trashy. Honey, praise the Lord. But guys, I love you guys. I'm gonna see. And since no, I'm not gonna do that. I love you guys. I will see you. Well, Helena will see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock for Heyy Bitches Live with your girl Helena. Okay. What's up, y'all? This your boy Derrick, the host of that fabulous show, Heyy Bitches Live, the remix with your boy Derrick. Do me a favor. Go check out my Facebook page, HB Live, the remix with Derrick. Like it, join it. That's one good way that you can always find out when my shows will be on. They're always on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Subscribe to that for me, and we got it going on. You know, Heyy Bitches Live, the remix, the show that talks about all the things that a lot of us want to talk about, and some of us are scared to talk about. So check me out, Heyy Bitches Live, the remix with your boy Derrick, a very proud member of the Nighthawk Network.